Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to RoadCraft for what is live stream number 8 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, hope you're well. We're back today for 3.5 hours as we continue on from yesterday's stream. So yesterday we continued on the Sunkern Map, trying to get as much done as possible. We finished off our bridge that we started the day before. We set up a second base further to the north of the map as well. For some reason my laptop's not working correctly. What happened there? Set up a base to the north of the map, and completed a few other little bits and pieces, including making loads of pipes and getting them in a storage after thinking we had to deliver them. We also got a brand new vehicle to use, our first semi-truck, which is going to make a massive difference when it comes to delivering goods and things. And that's kind of where we left off yesterday. So we left off on the mission where we have to make 10 steel beams, and then we need to deliver them. Now, we've made all the beams. We just need to load them on our vehicle, and then we can go and deliver them to the mine, and they can start using them to jack up the sides of the mine, so no one's going to get injured when they try and take the machinery out of the mine itself. That's kind of the story behind it. So we're going to try and get it done first thing, and then go from there. That is the plan. There's also going to be a vote ongoing in the comment section in a second. That will be about what we're doing live tomorrow. So I said to you guys at the start of the week and in the schedule that we'll make a decision today about what is happening tomorrow morning, whether it's Assassin's Creed Shadows or RoadCraft. I want to give you guys a choice. So I'll put a vote up in a second. Crazy Irishman can't be here today, but I already know what he wants. So I'll add his vote in. So I'm just checking sounds. So yeah, I'll add his vote in as well at the end. So I'm trying to do too many things at once. It doesn't quite work, does it? And for those that aren't aware, it is Switch 2 release day today. We have pre-ordered a Switch. Ours is coming today. My plan is to bring it to the channel at some point in the future. I don't know what games we'll do. It just gives us an element of having a bit more choice. And whether or not any of the games on the Switch ever win a vote to play them, I don't know. But just to have that choice, I think, is quite cool. As there are games you cannot play anywhere else but on the Switch itself. So it's always nice to be able to offer a different genre of games in some ways, with Pokemon and Mario and stuff like that. That is the plan. Right, let's get this vote up and running. I didn't know if Assassin's Creed Shadows was fit, but yeah, the choice is yours. As I say, I'll add Crazy Irishman's choice in as well at the end. Assassin's Creed Shadows was still more to do side content. We found a new line of missions to do as well. So we have got those to do. So still a few things to do in Shadows. Right, we're all done here. So let's crack on. Let's not waste any time. I want to get as much done as possible. We are now 72% done on Sunkern. My hope is today we can get this map finished. Is my hope. Completed objectives 20 of 23. I still don't quite understand what infrastructure requests completed are, because of 100% of previous maps and it shows 0, so I don't quite know what that is. Side objectives 4 of 10. We've got to deal with those as well. But hopefully we can get the Sunkern map done today. That is my hope. It is a very annoying, frustrating map, I will say that. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. And it's taken a lot of perseverance, I think, to get through this. Mainly because it's just I don't know what it is about the map that makes it so frustrating, but it's just it causes a few issues when it comes to completing things, which I wasn't expecting to have the issues we've had, to be fair. Okay, so we're here. We loaded up all our beams at the end of the end of yesterday morning stream. So these are our 10 steel beams. We now need to deliver these to the unfinished passage to strengthen the walls. Now, to get there is where we've got a few issues. We've got to figure out what the best route is. We essentially need to get back up here to where this bridge is here, first and foremost. Now, to get down here, we came up here and down this big slope here. Now, that is doable, but I don't know how easy it's going to be to go up there. It's quite steep. Just notice there is a route this way, potentially maybe a bit easier. That might be the better way there. If we can get up to the top there, the rest of the route's fairly standard. Right, I do hate reversing. I should really strap this. No, it's all... I was going to say, it didn't look strapped. I hate reversing with these trailers. They're a pain in the butt to reverse. I'm playing Farming Simulator a lot. You used to, anyway. I don't know as much time to play now. And these trailers are the ones you use a lot for delivering. I hated them with a passion. The only thing I found to make it a little bit easier, you just have to go slowly. With this, it's not as easy to go slowly because the triggers are quite receptive. So you think you're only pressing it lightly and it's only burst of speed. Okay, right. I think we can go down this bit safely, and then I'm hoping... Okay, I didn't quite make that. I don't know if we can get up the slope, and if not, I think we have to go left. That is quite a steep slope to try and get up, to be fair. The actual weight of these is nothing like the pipes. Yesterday we had 10 pipes on the back of us, and it was horrendous. We'll try and get up here. Go low range as well. But yeah, the weight of the pipes just stopped us doing anything yesterday. We're not getting up there, are we? No. No. I did wonder if it'd be too steep. I think it is. That's okay. Hopefully this other route is favourable. Yeah, steel beams are so heavy, there was so many difficulties getting them to where we was going. And then we found we actually didn't need to take them where we thought we did. It actually turned out we just need to put it in our own storage. Instead, we'd actually taken them to the delivery point, which didn't really exist. So that was fun. Come on. Have I got stuck on something, haven't I? Yeah. See it under that blue canister. The only problem is when you get stuck, you start churning up the ground, and that makes life even harder. Good morning, Greg's Ice. I didn't think you'd be here today. Of course, it's cancelled. Oh, that's not good. That's annoying. Ah. Come on. I drove over that there. That's what's causing us the issue. And I can't reverse off it. There's nothing I can do. Right, we're gonna have to quickly swap to our heavy crane and come and give that to help us because I cannot get off that. Why can't I take? Okay. For some reason I can't take low gear off. I can now. Yeah, that's not good. But well, at least you got it rebooked. But that's the main thing. At least it's still going to happen at some point. That's the main thing, isn't it? I haven't even got out of here yet. We'll get stuck. Always a good start. Right, I'm going to try and lift this. My thinking was push. Right, is that enough? Just got to get over that thing. We are moving slightly. There comes the rain. Right. I didn't even see the blue canister when we first went over it as well. I didn't even see the thing. Annoyingly. Are we over the canister? We are near enough over it, by the looks of things. Come on. I found sometimes low gear doesn't help as much as you think it will. It's there. So close to being away from it. It is sometimes it's these little things that you just don't see till it's too late and they're just going up underneath your wheels. And it causes so many issues. Come on. It's that canister there that's causing me all these problems. Whereas the more we spin the wheels, the more we're causing issues to the road that we're on. I think we're okay. Not okay. Must be nowhere near it now, surely. Front wheels are skidding here. Come on. I've not noticed it before, but you can actually see in the trailer where the water starts to pull up a little bit. First I noticed that. Right, are we away from that blue trailer thing now? I think we are. Where are we getting stuck on now then? Is it just this incline that's the issue? There's always something, isn't there? There should be an easy just drive out, and it's not gone that way in the slightest. Little nudge. Only a little one. Right, come on. This vehicle was fine yesterday. Today, we're having a few issues with getting it anywhere. Has it got the power to even get up the slope? I don't know. We'll go low range in a minute. Low range may have been a mistake there. There's no way if we had the pipes on board we'd make this, but I thought without the pipes this should be absolutely fine. At low range as we start to get stuck. No, we're not making that. It hasn't got the... Oh. I really thought yesterday when we brought this, it would be lovely to drive around, would just, you know, be so powerful, deliver things without a second thought. It's really not been that way. It's not as good as we thought it was going to be, in my eyes. It's not powerful enough. I was hoping I could just push this up there, but I don't know if I can, to be fair. There's the angle it's on. Maybe I can. There we go. Use your crane to push your vehicle up. Okay, we're stuck on the lip now, aren't we? Kidding me, come on. We're stuck on the lip, I think. Just it's hitting the bottom bit, that's why. When this is out on the open road it's absolutely fine, but we have had some issues with it in different areas now. Okay, good to go. We're up. We're up, we're out. With a little help from a crane. But yeah, I thought this would be really powerful and would help us massively in deliveries. I kind of think the mule's probably better, to be honest. I don't say I'm stuck in the mud. I needed to turn around, so I had to go this way. And now it's telling me I'm stuck in the mud. Ah, this is a nightmare. This isn't the start we wanted this morning either. There's so much I wanted to get done today. I'm hoping to finish this map today. Was the plan. Come on. Do you know what this needs? A winch. That would be the thing we needed. That would help us massively if we had a winch. Come on. Tease it round. The concern is we've got to get this to a delivery point that is going to be very muddy. And this kind of struggles. I think some of this is because you can't obviously... You can't upgrade tyres or anything. So obviously we've got no idea what tyres we've got. Does that make a difference to grip? I'm moving out of this, am I? Yeah, that's not moving. Mr. Crane. Crane's doing more work than the actual truck is. We'll change attach mode. Just want to move it to the right if we can. Come on. Right, that might be enough to get out of the mud. Enough to get it going. Ah, oh, still not enough to get it going. Come on. I didn't think we'd have to do this on this. Thought we'd be absolutely fine. It's just... I know I'm going back into the mud, but I was hoping that would give us some grip. It's not giving us anything though, is it? Okay, back to the crane. Ah, so much for a really good start today. It is really not happening. I want to go as close to as possible and then this way. Okay, there are some issues with rocks just there. We'll just get around these rocks. Oh come on, don't say I've gone too far back and now it's stuck again. That's the thing, you take low gear off. Low gear should be helping us there. You take it off and actually it's easier to drive. Work that one out. Right, we're away. The engine even had a winch to vehicle. Oh, absolutely. It makes it challenging. It means you've got to use other vehicles to come and help you when your vehicle's not good enough or strong enough. I like that, the fact that you can't just power through everything. That's, you know, that's not a bad thing in my eyes. There are times you think, if I had a winch, I'd save myself a good hour. But you don't have that, so you've got to find other ways to overcome that, don't you? Using a crane to try and get yourself around, things like that. So it definitely adds up a different element. So although I say I wish I had a change of tyres, I wish I had a winch, at the same time I don't, because it would change the game too much. I actually like the difficulty level, the fact that this map is causing so many issues. I do enjoy. You know, we're not speeding through it like, is it too easy? That's the thing. So although I was moaning about it then, don't get me wrong, I still think the game is fine as is. It sets it apart massively from others. Right, we're going to get to where the drop-off point is the unfinished passage. I do think if we're going to have a look at what the upgrade to this is, because I do think the upgraded version, if there is one, would be better, faster, stronger. Because this one just isn't that good. Even now, you can see that that's max speed. You don't want something that's overly too fast, but at the same time, I want something with a bit of pull to it, a bit of torque, essentially. But we are heading left in a minute. We are going to have to check the map and try and work out what we're doing here, how we're getting to where we're going, because we haven't been here before. So let's have a look. So we're here now. We want to enter this road here. We have got our trusty Minuteman rescue vehicle there for pulling. So we want to come through the production facility, and then this is where we need to decide where we're going. So we need to get onto there for delivery. Now my thinking would be we could just drive through and up. I don't know how muddy this will be. I don't know if that's going to cause us issues. Like I say, we have got the rescue vehicle for towing if need be, but I think we should better drive straight through. That's the hope. Let's see if we can. If we do, it'll be a nice simple delivery. If not, we're going to get stuck again. Simple as that. We have already been down here once. We're actually here to deliver the pipes that we actually didn't need to deliver. We'd read the mission wrong, and instead of reading it and the bit that said add storage, we read it as deliver them. And once we got to the location to deliver them, we found that actually we were wrong. We didn't need to deliver them. We needed to add them to our own storage. That's the thing I find weird with low gear, because I can put it on, and sometimes it helps, and then other times you turn it off and it helps more. Now, normally you'd use it for going up hills and stuff, but I find it isn't always as good as it is in other games, should we say. I think what would help with this, if it had all-wheel drive, diff lock, that would probably make a difference with this vehicle, the Wayfarer, to be honest. It has none of those upgrades, that's the thing. That's what makes me think there will be an upgraded version somewhere in the shop to buy once we're at the right level. Okay, we're hoping this isn't too wet and muddy and not going to cause us too many issues. Hang on. From what I saw, I was going to go right and across this way. Let's see how we do. It's just going to depend on how muddy this is, how many issues it causes. It's going to be easy to be. That's very true. That's very true. And they don't even know I'm saying it. That's the thing. Low gear going to help? Low gear not helping. We are moving ever so slightly there. Okay. Come on. This way may have been a wrong decision. So I thought I'd go this way because it looked the easier route, but actually I don't think it is now. Let's see if we can go this way. It's going to allow me to get up there. If I have to bring the towing vehicle down, I'll bring the towing vehicle down. I'm not overly worried about doing it. We can't reverse anymore, can we? No. There we go, we've got some traction. We have traction. That's all we need. Don't tip. No. No! That is definitely not what I didn't want to do. Ah, I didn't think it was going to tip that. I really didn't. That's not good. There's no point even trying to bring the rescue vehicle. That's not going to help it. We're going to get turned over. We need the big crane. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, we need the big crane. I was trying to get across, I thought was fine, and then I started seeing the trailer start tipping. I'm thinking, please don't. Thought we could get the angle right, and obviously, like. But yeah, even the rescue vehicle is not going to help it. It's too heavy, especially with the beams on board. I'm hoping the beams doesn't stay strapped in, because if they are, that's fine. What I should have done is the minute we got stuck is gone and got the Minutemen to come and help, rather than try and find a different way. I think it would have been quicker and easier to tow it. But luckily, it's not too far to get back to, so we can get back there fairly easily. It's just annoying. So what are you going to plan for the rest of your day then, Crazy Irishman? Now you've gained your day that you didn't expect to have? Any plans? I will say I've really got into my Lego building recently. There's a couple of things I've built or got. I got a vaulted set that was due to be vaulted this year, which is Bowser standing up. Not cheap, to be fair, but brilliant to build. Definitely helps my hands. But yeah, Lego's an expensive hobby. Especially when you've got a boy that wants to do it as well, and another half that wants to do it. They both want different sets. Oh, really? This is meant to be a me thing. Turn too tight there. As I say, the crane wasn't too far away. It's quite a quick journey to get back here, to be fair, which is quite handy. Flicking this over though, I'm not sure how easy that's going to be, because obviously we have tried lifting vehicles before and they can be too heavy, but this is the biggest crane we have. I'm just hoping it's strong enough to actually just lift it, or just at least get it so it's on its edge, and then we can tip it over that way. Fair enough. Okay. My plan, if I can tip it towards us, I think that would be the right thing here. Anchors. It doesn't look very stable, does it? That is an anchor not even on the floor there. Okay, we're not gonna, can't do it from here. We need to be a more stable base. Let's try that. That's a stable base. That's what we like. I better put, you know what I better put on? Handbrake. Now, what's our best bet here? Tip the front, and I just want to. My thinking is roll it towards us. Is my thinking. Because of the slope it's on. There we go. Now it's a little bit harder because it's too close to us now. I just need to tip it over, but it's too close to us. Unless I can bring it forward. No, I'm going to tip it from here, mate. Come on. I think it's going to be 2 on us to turn over from that. Ah, this hasn't gone the way I was hoping. Let's go. Trying to change where I'm picking up from. Potentially, let's try that, and then have I just got rid of anchors? Hang on. Don't move the crane, I'm trying to see camera. I didn't mean to take anchors off. Without anchors, this won't be doable. Right, camera mode. What I wanted to do, if I've got it there, was hoping to. Okay, rope length isn't going to change. Just need to bring it over this way a bit. Not quite that. It's never as easy as you hope, is it? All I need, at least all the actual delivery is still there. Come on, just need the will to catch. If we weren't there, it would as well, wouldn't it? I could try and back up and see if I can get it to land. Anchors up. There we go, there we go, there we go. Ah. Well, we're back up and running. Wasn't by any stretch what we wanted to do, but we were back up and running at least. Right, can we get this load delivered? That's the thing. Still might need a crane to get us through this muddy bit, to be fair. Although actually, it might be alright. Come on. Up a little bit more. I say low gear sometimes helps, and then you just find it doesn't do anything. No, we're stuck there, aren't we? Okay, it's fine. We have got a big old crane behind us, to be fair. Let's fold crane, as that's not what we're going to need to be using. I think a little push here, we'll get it through that bit where we are. We've got to be a bit careful with the crane, because there is a chance we can mess the crane up and make that tip over. Not careful. really what I want to do. This is just such a mud pit, isn't it? An angle I don't want it to be on. I don't know if that's enough. It's only a little nudge. Yeah, we're good. Right, let's get this delivery done. So we had a few issues first thing today trying to get this done. But it should be hopefully out of the way, and then we'll see what next. And then hopefully we're getting close to finishing this map. But yeah, the Wayfarer I thought would be a vehicle that makes our life a lot easier when it comes to delivering things. And then, yeah, I'm looking forward to the next version of this, if there is one, because this isn't what I wanted it to be. Okay, that's a problem. That probably should have been a bridge. Just drops down, doesn't it? We have got the crane to help us here. I thought that would be fairly simple, go down and go again, but have you noticed our wheels at the back aren't really on anything? I'm so glad the crane's here. Obviously we've got the rescue vehicle that can help, but and even in these conditions I don't know how much use it'd be because of the weight of the Wayfarer, to be honest. But at least the crane is big and heavy. But yeah, that's a bigger hole than I was expecting. Okay. I've got to be careful because I don't want to go too far and fall off another way. We got... Whoa. What's going on there? Why are we sliding? Oh, is it because the crane's stopping our wheels from going anywhere? I think the crane's too close. Let's try that. Still, I always forget the handbrake's on for a lot of these as well. Are you going to go up or not? Thinking about it. It's rocking, but doesn't really want to go. Don't know how much more I can push it without this forcing this to go off where I don't want it to go. Okay, what about... Right, we can reverse a little. Does that give us more a way up? No. Well, there's a bit of movement there. It's just sliding now though. Did have a bit of movement for a second and then sliding. Come on. I don't think all the wheels are on the floor, are they? I think that's the problem. Okay, are we safe to push with the crane, do you think? Okay, when the wheels turn that way, we'll try again with the crane. I'm just going to be so careful now. I don't really want to push it too much and cause it to go off. No, that's what I don't want to happen. so close as well. That's the thing. Oh, come on, that was good. A bit more. No gear any good. It's just spinning. Come on. It is so close to being there. It's also very close to going off and falling, that's the thing. It's not even... can't even reverse really. I can a little bit. Yeah, I think yeah, I think you're right. I think pull the trailer straight might be the idea here. Well, I'll press them on one. That's right. My ankle, have I got rid of my ankles? No, they're down. It's a bit straighter than it was. I can't do too much because that is going to go off if I'm not careful with it. Let's try that. I can't, I'm about to go off the edge, I know that. There's a bit of movement that way, but I'm so close to going off the edge. The straight wheels will do it. Let's don't even think I can reach any further either. No, that's as far as my reach is. So, as I say, I could go the other side maybe and put it across. My concern is obviously it falling down that gap. Okay, let's try that for a second. Come on, let me get the trailer level. Just no traction at all. No traction. That's as far up as I can go. Oh no, hang on. That's as far as we can go up. We're going over. It's tipping over, isn't it? I think maybe we... That's why I don't do that. That's what I was afraid of. That's exactly what I was afraid of. Yeah, that's exactly what I was afraid of happening. No, why can't we go? Try that. Just got to pull the whole thing out really now, and then we'll put it back on its wheels. Yeah, let me. To be fair, I'm amazed at how easy it is to lift this. I did not think it'd be that easy to lift, but it is. Okay, we now go down. And then just need to see if I can just roll it over. No, roll over. Come on, a little bit more. Come on. Why would it roll over? Come on, just a little bit more. Let's try this again, get a bit closer to it. Actually, on the front. There we go. It's on its wheels. It is on its wheels. Okay, let's think about this again. Obviously, logically, we'd build a bridge, I suppose, wouldn't we? Would probably make the most sense here. Build a bridge, don't have any of these issues again. But, let's see if we can just go for it. That's not gone the way I wanted it to. Okay. Going for it was a bad idea. I just thought, judging from where we were, it wouldn't be too much of a problem to just go for it. But I should have learnt my lesson. If we could make the concrete stuff we needed to make a bridge, I would do one now, but I think it would take a while to get all that stuff here. Don't it? I may even need the crane over the other side and then use that to pull it once it gets stuck, maybe. That might be the better option. If we quickly disengage those and drive backwards. Come on. So good. I'm so happy there's no damage in this, because we'd be in big trouble if there was damage. Do that. What did I just do? The camera mode this time. Okay, we do need to turn this on its wheels. Okay, wasn't planning on that. Okay, turn it over. Whoa, that's a weird bounce. I was going to say, we still need to get it out of there, because I think if we get the crane over the other side, we can use the crane to put it across. If I swap to it now, no. I had a feeling I might do that. What we need to do is move the crane again. Okay, it's on its wheels to a degree. It's out of there now. Gonna stay? I think it will. Oh yeah, that cargo's gone for sure. Exactly. Don't turn, don't turn. I mean, ah. Just trying to get it so it's on its wheels and in a position where it can move and not get stuck. Because if it gets stuck and when the crane's over the other side, that's going to be really annoying. Let's see if we can drive it. There we go. That's what I was afraid of, it getting stuck. Okay. So we need to use the crane to just move it ever so slightly backwards onto a level surface. I'm just trying to think. It just needs to go back, doesn't it, really? And then my hope is, if it gets stuck on that bit again, if we're over the other side with the crane, we can just put it to us. Is my hope. Okay, bolt crane, anchors. This is either going to go really well or really badly, and I don't know which way this is going to go. Come on. Same issue again, isn't it? It's just that the way the slope is, it just goes straight down and then you can't go anywhere. You're just nose diving because of how steep it is. Come on. Okay, that's not fun. I'm leaving it. I'm still the crane stuck. There was always a chance that was about to happen. Yeah, the bumper's just dragging straight on the floor, isn't it? Well, I just had a thought. Is there another way? There's no way in that way. This is the only way into here, isn't it? So we had this... potentially, we should just fill it with sand. We could fill that whole hole with sand. Would be the way to do this, wouldn't it? And you get the crane out, fill the whole hole with sand. And that makes the most sense. I don't know if I can get the crane out as is though. If I can't get the crane out, then we'll have to recover crane. But yeah, I think we fill this with sand. Am I able to get back at all? No. What about anchors? Okay, so the anchors make you move a little bit, which is why I thought maybe. There we go. Crane's across. Right, I have a choice. We can do this properly and fill it with sand. Now the crane's across, or I can use the crane to pull the truck across. I kind of think we need to fill it with sand, don't we? Although I'm going to have to get all the other vehicles down here. If we need to get more stuff here, we're going to need sand, aren't we? think we're going to have to get the other vehicles here. We definitely need sand. We've got to fill the hole. I don't think there's any other option but fill the hole, to be honest. So, if we go here, let's quickly check the shop for the Wayfarer. I just want to see is there an upgrade for the Wayfarer? No, that is the Wayfarer, because it just needs more torque. It needs something. Okay, enough for looking at things we haven't got yet. We need. I think if we use a big tipper, it holds more. Obviously, we'll also need to bring a dozer this way as well. Is that the big one? Yeah, they're small. That's the big. Yeah. This is our big tipper, so this will be able to tip more sand in one go. We've got to drive this all the way there. We'll try and fill in that hole, and then we've got to get a shovel down there as well. Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't know what we have to do once we've brought them down. If they're going to use that to open up the passageway, once that's done, do we need to collect stuff from there, move it, or create a route? I don't know. So it makes sense to try and do it as properly as we can. Why is the sand coming out? I'm not pressing the button for the sand to come out. That's tipper control. Closed. Okay. Yeah, I think the best thing is get as much. But there's a sand quarry there anyway, so it's not like we have to go anywhere to refill. It's just driving the vehicles there. But yeah, I think we could even tarmac it, to be fair, if we wanted to. I'm not trying to pour sand anywhere. Don't know what it's doing. But yeah, once we're there, we put sand in. We need to get a dozer there as well, and then hopefully, problem solved. We get a delivery done. That's another main mission done. We see where we're at after that. I know there's building a road further north as well still to do. There's me trying to have a drink and going off road. Yeah, we've got to build a bridge further north and then create a route. We've still got to do the route from the castle yet as well. That's one that I'm not looking forward to trying to figure out still. Spent enough time on that yesterday and didn't figure it out in the end. With that bridge has made all the difference in terms of getting here though. It's made our life a lot easier. Yeah, I suppose we could have cheated it and used the crane to get our vehicle across the Wayfarer, but again, like Crazy Option says, we don't know if anything else is needed. Easy Rider trophy achieved. I'm not too sure what that's for. I'll have to have a look at that in due course. We're dropping a lot of sand though. Sanding the road, gritting it, just in case there's a storm, I don't know. It's like it's not locked. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's the only way I've seen it on. And obviously if you kind of get too much of an angle, it kind of makes sense. But just driving normally, it's kind of opening at the back. But we can refill sand, it's not an issue. Right, we're just going to get this across the quarry. I didn't mean to do that, but move out of the way anyway. Come on. Steering this thing is not fun, especially if you try and go quick. I haven't really driven this long distances either, it's only been short, and you can see why. Come on up the hill. Okay, we're here. Next thing will be the dozer. Let's reverse up, I think. I don't even know if we need the dozer. I suppose if we're just filling the hole, we may not need a dozer. Because it is that middle bit at the bottom, isn't it, that's causing us the problems. Tipper control, open tipper. Okay, it's all gone down the side. I would say that hasn't quite gone to plan. Are we empty? We are. Close it. It's all kind of gone down the sides, doesn't it, more than anything else? Right, I can refill sand though now. I don't think we need the dozer. I think we can probably just drive across it, to be fair. Yeah, I don't think we need a dozer. I think we can drive straight across this. Because of how much this holds, if we had the smaller one of these, I think we wouldn't be able to have done that quickly. But I reckon we can drive straight across. Here's hoping. Right, can we drive straight across? Where am I getting stuck now? This truck is rubbish. I've decided I don't like this Wayfair anymore. I thought yesterday, when we got it, it was going to be really good. It's not the sand that's even causing the problem, I don't think, either. No, 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 no. Falling. We're going to have to use the crane. That just doesn't want to stay upright on that slope. And to be fair, we'd probably be better off with a bridge, to be honest. I want to say it's the Wayfarer's fault. I don't know if it is or not, but I want to say it is, because it just struggles. Right, we're going to have to pull this across. It wasn't my aim. I was hoping the sand would do it, but I could say it's the angle we're at, maybe, but I don't know. Just doesn't like doing anything, this vehicle. Driving is more sensitive. It does seem that way, doesn't it? Don't sit. That's what I didn't want to happen. Come on. You're across. I don't think it's across enough. Let's pull it this way. Let's see. Can you move now? Don't tell me you're stuck already, come on. I really thought having a semi-truck would be massively helpful. I'm caught on the leg, actually. I take it back, it's not the truck's fault, it's the crane's fault. I'm stuck on its leg. Why am I moving when I've got... Okay. Handbrake didn't seem to do very much there. Are you going to get across the grass? I'm going to need to... Come on, it's only a bit of grass. Have I seriously got to use the crane still? Yeah, I've decided I don't like the Wayfarer. It's annoying as hell. It just hasn't got any torque. It just doesn't seem to be able to move anywhere. I thought it would be really helpful having a big semi-truck to really make the difference when it came to delivering and taking stuff, but it is horrendous. I'm hoping we get a better version later somewhere down the line. Don't want to attach the load there, I want on the front if we can. It's as low as I can go, isn't it? Okay. I wasn't going to attach that, I wanted it on the right at the front if we could have done. Why is it just doing more rope? Okay, not sure what's going on there. What is it doing? The rope's just getting longer and longer instead of actually doing what I wanted to do. What is going on with this? Right, that's the bit I want. Can you move forward now? Come on, this way. Right, there's no way that should be stuck now, surely. Yeah, finally it's moving. I might get rid of this. I know we need a truck that can carry large amounts in one go, but I just can't stand this truck. It has been the bane of my life since we got it. Right, on-strap cargo. Hang on a second. Do I have to manually... No, I've got to... Oh, it is taking them. But they've not come off the back. Oh, I need to do it on the map. There we go. Open. Confirm. Ah, finally. All this just got to some expensive mining tools back. It's not hard to imagine there's more to this than meets the eye. The finish line is in sight. Better focus on that. I've got a feeling we'll have to move some of this equipment, aren't we? But at least we did that bit. It's done. The Wayfarers, yeah, we're getting rid of it. Although saying that, I don't know if it can, because I don't know if anything can carry what it can carry.
This order's coming right from the top. The drilling machine that you recovered from LaRoe's quarry, we need you to deliver it to the port. And the drilling machine from the lava quarry to the railway station.
Yeah.
There's also other mining supplies for both locations. But you can plot a route for our trucks to deliver them. I know, that's a lot of hassle in drilling machines. Expensive ones too. So be careful with them.
Okay, final step is to recover all the mines. So we've moved on now. There's 3 steps to this map, and we've done 2. We're now on the last stage. We've got to evacuate some mining equipment from the quarry, the mine over this way. The Pink Salt Quarry LaRose. We drained that previously. And now we've got to go and get some equipment out of there. Wow. Crane up here maybe and bring it up, potentially. And we've also got to do an infrastructure route from where we are now to the port. Oh, seriously? Okay, so that hole there, we're going to have to sort out, I think. Where's the start point for this? There. Yeah, we've got to get that route to the port. We're going to have to make it so that's doable. Yeah, we're going to have to make that hole proper filled in, I think. Maybe tarmac it even. To get that to the port. Where the port is... I don't know where the port is now. Port's all the way... No, it's not the port there, is it? Port is over here. The port's there. So we have to come this route that we've used previously. Wow. Okay, we're going to need to do some proper road building, I think, to get that working. Okay, that's one mission anyway. What's the next? This one is recover the drilling from the northern mine. So that's the mine here. And that needs to be delivered. Where's that going to be delivered to? Okay, that's going to go to the railway station instead. North of where that is. That's not too bad. We could build a bridge, to be fair. And the route, we've got to Pink Salt, Quarry, La Rose, that one there, to the loadings. Wow, that's going to be a route and a half from there up to there. Wow. Okay. These are going to be some interesting missions for sure. What else have we still got on the side? So supply to Castle, we know about that one. Restart operations at the Monteville Administration. So this is building a road up here. So we're going to do a route. We need to build a road. The road is here. We need to build. It's next to a sand quarry. And our equipment can come straight from here. It's nice and simple, really. And then we need to deliver the object as well. Let's do this first, because I think this should be fairly simple. If we track that. So we just need to build a road. We go here. We can use a smaller sand vehicle tipper. The Tiger, yeah, the Tiger. And as I say, we're right next to where we need to go with this. So this isn't too bad. We'll get this road built, get that object delivered, something else completed. I'm not looking forward to these quarries. But I do want to get, obviously we try and do 100% on the map, so we want to do all the side missions as well, so there's no point in leaving this. What we can do actually is make this sand bit automatic, can't we? As we have done previously. There is that option. And sand's the only thing really that makes sense if you don't want to do it yourself. It makes it a bit easier just to do it automatically. We're on a road over there by the looks of things. There's a road point. Okay. That's the road we're building. Select route. Vehicle's going to do it for us. So he'll start dumping sand all along the route. We'll go back and grab our dozer. So we can start flattening out behind it. The sand is the only bit I kind of let it do itself. And then we tend to do the rest of the job. But yeah, you think that since the update it's got more sensitive? I'm finding it a bit more difficult with some vehicles to control them. I thought as well we'd be able to use wood already, but we still haven't got any vehicles that can do wood so far. I'm surprised by. We could have made loads of money selling stuff at the port. We haven't done that either, actually, to be fair. Yeah, we're going to have to drive it. Yeah, it's the only way, isn't it? Sand is already done. That's why I like to leave the sand doing its thing, because it's already done. Let's go and do ours. Sand flattening. It's quite nice to be building a road again. I know obviously the game's called RoadCraft, so you expect to build more roads, but we haven't built many. We probably could have done more than we have. Okay, turn around and do it again. We'll go back the other way. I do think you need to go over these twice, otherwise you end up having issues with your paver, I find. With your asphalt layer. I don't know what you want to call it really. So the drilling equipment we need to move as well. Can the mule take it, or is it going to be too heavy for the mule? I'm saying about sensitive. Because it's too heavy for the mule, then we've got to use our Wayfarer, which we're not having lots of fun with. Oh, this is all flat. Yeah, that's not really doing anything. Okay, so that should be done. This should be flattened now. Do I need to? I don't. Yeah, pave it. So let's get our asphalt laid, and then we can get that road done. The mule should be able to do what it needs doing here as well. That's another mission complete if we can get that done. Seem to be facing. I don't know why I thought it was going the other way, to be fair. There we go. The other thing I was thinking as well, upgrading vehicles, we probably obviously make a difference when you've got the upgraded vehicles, they are better. There is lots of stuff in the port that can be sold if you want some money to upgrade stuff. I don't really know what to upgrade next. Obviously we bought the Wayfarer because we thought that'd make a big difference. This is really slow and tedious to get anywhere. I think what we do, after we do this mission, we go and do the castle. And I think we do what you say, Chris. We'll recon it in our scout vehicle, see where the problems are, find a different route, essentially, would be handy. But yeah, I think that's the only way of doing it, isn't it? Must be another route that we've not seen. That's all I can think. Because the route we're trying to use is so tricky. I do like the water movement, you can see it moving. The only thing so far I don't quite understand is that we've got vehicles that should be able to carry vehicles, but they can't stuff them down. Which tells me it shouldn't carry it. I'm surprised we haven't got a vehicle to carry more vehicles by now. We've got like a heavy transport truck, but even so, it doesn't. You can't strap a vehicle down, so you can't really carry it. Okay, let's get the pave activated. This I think you just need to take nice and slow. I've kind of rushed this sometimes and struggled to keep it going the direction I wanted to. I think sometimes it's just got to slow it down. I might, yeah, I'll put low gear on to make sure it's slower. I think that may help. Because we've had some really weird like manoeuvres where it just turns suddenly. And I think maybe going slower made the difference. So far so good. going to go a bit more to the right, really. I'm kind of too far to the left here. Yeah, I've gone a little bit too far to the left. It was on this bit here. There we go. Done it again, I've gone too far to the left again. That's better. Let's get yourself a little bit stuck there. Don't do that. Okay, not sure what happened there. It kind of went weird again. We've had that a few times, so I thought going slow would make a difference. Okay, we fixed it, it's all good. I'm going to be too far to the left again. On that little bit. Thing is, this does affect things because we have to get a route going this way, so we're going to need to make sure it's on the tarmac as much as possible. Otherwise the route will fail because it will just get stuck. I don't know, to be fair. The mule was, with its crane, is probably the most used vehicle, but then that's already upgraded. I don't think it's going more. I'm not sure what else we used a lot, to be fair. Okay, we are done. Let's get this parked up. It's out of the way for the minute. Okay, last but not least, we just need to roll it, and then that is the first part of this mission complete. And then we'll grab our mule to pick up this thing that we need to take. No, not that one. There we go. Yeah, we'll grab the mule to pick up whatever it is we need to pick up, and at the same time probably set the route up as well. You have the same issue making roads on. Yeah, so it's not because they're missions that you have the issue with. It's the machine itself that's the problem. Maybe we'll just upgrade that then. I wonder if the upgraded version will be better. That's the only thing maybe that would help. Okay. I think we still had 6 side missions to do according to the main screen. And we've only got 2 activated currently, so there's still 4 side missions to appear at some point. Obviously nothing to activate, we just need to drive the routes. Make sure we flatten the tarmac as much as possible, and that we road complete. Again, we could make it do it itself. I like the fact the option's there. If you don't want to do all this building with the road, you can let the AI do it for you. And like I say, the sand is really the only thing I leave. Right, so far so good. Well, we'll do 2 passes. I do think you need to do it twice. So I'm staying quite to the right at the moment, and then we'll come back on the other side. veered off there. I don't know what to do. That will probably say road complete, to be fair. Oh, I need to do it in the road construction. Before we say the road is complete, I do want to go back over it. When we've built roads previously, we've made them too wide. I mean, in fact, so two vehicles can pass. This one's only a singular. I think I prefer the two wide ones. It's a lot easier, especially when there's other vehicles on it. We have vehicles doing deliveries and stuff. Oh, this actually says we missed a bit here. Not anymore, it's not. A couple of blue bits, which mean we've missed some. There we go. Road is done. So we actually missed a couple of bits during that. That's why it hadn't completed. So that is now done. Right, nice little road there, now done. So next part of this mission was to do a route, wasn't it, from Steel Pipes facility, which is there. That's the castle. That's the castle one. Steel beams, we've done that one. What is let's go objective, do it this way. Can't find the next one. Route. Oh, Lake to Monteville. Okay, so Lakeside Base, this one here. We're going to Monteville, which is over here, hence the road. Haven't really done this route ourselves, but I'm hoping it's, now we've done the road, it'll be fairly simple. And then we need to take this this other item he's delivering as well. So we'll be following them in the route anyway. Make sure they miss our vehicles that we've just left by the side of the road. I have a habit of leaving things by the side of the road, to be fair, until we need them again. And there is, I suppose, that does kill the realism a little bit, that I retain a lot of vehicles to get them back where I need them to be. I suppose in theory we should be driving them back all the time. Oh, where are we going? Okay, over that way. Is there a bridge? No, we go next. Oh yeah, there is a bridge. There's a pipe there that needs fixing as well, according to that. See the red line there? I wonder if that's one of the infrastructure missions. We have actually completed missions before we've been told about them as well. We did that by doing electricity to the mine before we actually had the mission for it. So you can do some missions in advance. Okay, where's the actual access point to this? Through the main road, I think. Yeah. I can't see this route having any issues. It seems fairly straightforward, to be fair. I'll be surprised if there is any issues for this. As I say, we've got to deliver something in a second here anyway. Okay, the third part to this, deliver an object, which is there. So we need to put in our mule with the crane, as that's our go-to for delivering stuff. Especially when you need a crane as well. There it is. Dennis, good morning. How are you? You're very because you don't want spoilers. I'm going to activate the roll on that. Yeah, that I suppose you've come from something where you need to activate everything. Then we're suddenly not having to activate it. It must seem really weird. I want to play Construction Simulator. I'm still waiting to have the chance to do so. I so want to play it. The problem is, obviously, I need to fit it in somewhere. At the minute, I can't even keep up with episodic content. I tried to edit yesterday and fell asleep promptly and lost the afternoon. Day before, I got one video edited. Just a nightmare. Okay, we should be able to fit this in the back. Just bring that up a bit. There we go. Come on. This is... I've been using a big crane and now I'm struggling with a small crane. It's actually nearly there, to be fair. Bring it over slightly. There we go. It's in. Fold crane. I can't fold the crane. I'm still attached, that's why. Now I can fold it. Strap cargo. It's not the best load if you look at it, but it's okay. Right, we've got to deliver this exactly where we've sent the other route to go, so we should be able to follow the cargo. Because this is going to want a bit of administration. I'll just double check we are going the same place. Yeah, there. Our other cargo is already on the way. Why did it fail? Oh, okay, hang on a second. Why did that fail? I didn't think there was any reason for that to fail, to be fair. What is that? I can't even see what it's stuck on. Oh, I think you're caught on some rocks. Yeah, there's a load of rocks there. That's what we got caught on. It's bounced over this time though. Generally the area is not too bad when it comes to things like that, but occasionally they'll get the odd rock stuck. And it's happened to us, to be fair, and you just can't move. Yeah, it's a little bit bouncy with this in the back. You can tell this is a bit too heavy for the mule itself to be carrying. But the mule's the only vehicle I trust to carry things, really. So much easier with the crane as well to unload. Or you don't have to take two vehicles. Come on. It's just going to be very bouncy, especially when you hit that rocky patch. How long before you can play Assassin's Creed, do you reckon, Dennis? Think I'm going the right way? Did I take the right turn there? Yes, following that route there. Yeah, the other way is to the sawmill. I thought because there's a sawmill on the map, we'd use a sawmill, but we haven't. As of yet. We still haven't got anything to do trees and wood with. But because there was a sawmill, I just thought, oh, maybe that will give us a chance to do it. But I think it's a right turn here, isn't it? Yeah. We use the route I plotted for the other delivery. How did you fail that? Right, they failed again. Well, they failed this time. Obviously, we've not been this route, so we kind of just guessed and sent them there. Oh, that's why I didn't didn't see that when I set the route, did we? Okay, that's on me. Yeah, didn't see the opening there. It's because we haven't gone that route ourselves. One's made it, one's having struggles. I'm going to cancel route anyway because I know we need to move it. It's this bit here. Right, so we try that again. There we go. Problem solved. That's what happens when you don't check the route yourself and you just send the vehicles off for doing it. Is you don't see things like that. Oh, I said, well, how long before you think you can do Assassin's Creed? There's no real spoilers now because the main story's done, Dennis, to be fair. It's all side missions more than anything else and collectibles and stuff. There's still plenty to do. Okay, the route's complete. There will be more rewards coming though, so we can leave that running. Hopefully we shouldn't have any more issues there. Okay, left turn here, wasn't it? We haven't had missions for some of the... We've noticed there's some pipes that need fixing. Yet we've not had a mission to fix them. If we don't get a mission, what happens if you just fix them anyway? I wonder if that is the key infrastructure stuff that is showing up as not fully not done, even though the map is 100%. Because I don't think it's the routes. It's still not finished yet, is it not? Wow. We're over 100 hours in, but I thought he might be close to finishing. Should we unstrap the cargo first? That's always handy. Is there one to take away there? Okay, there is one to take away here. Just dump it over here for a second. Suppose we should try and recycle it. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I'm quite lucky in that respect, like I've said before. I do take that for granted. So I need to set up the switch later when it arrives. That's going to be fun in games. Try to remember all the passwords for mine and my boys' Nintendo accounts. Okay, that is job done. We have done it.
At this rate, Montville won't be much better off than the flooded village. If it goes under, so do half of our operations there. And our hypothetical bonus. If you can spare a moment, plot a route from the lakeside base to the relief camp. Then deliver an ample amount of concrete slabs. Montville is still dry on fuel, but I have a way to fix that. Drive the semi-truck from Montville to the oil station that needs fixing. It'll be used to tow the tankers.
Okay, so some new missions appeared there as well. Yeah, no, I've got a Switch 2. It's coming today. I've got one on release. It's release day today for Switch 2. I pre-ordered it from Nintendo. So, new missions. Castle Steel. Provide resources to repair the oil station. So we need to deliver a vehicle we need to drive a vehicle from over here, from Montville, to the oil station. Why does that seem so easy? Okay. Maybe not so easy when there's a massive hole there. Yeah, that's the problem. There is a big long route round. The main route there, we need to build a bridge. Because there's no way we're crossing that. I think that's a bridge time. Oh, actually, there is a road there, though, to go round. I'd say the bridge makes more sense for the oil station. We may have to build a bridge there. I can't see another way around that. A bridge, a road, yeah, something's going to go there. Okay, so that's that one. And then we've also got to provide reinforcement materials to the relief camp. Concrete slabs times 10. Where are they being delivered to? Can't deliver so relief camp. Where's the relief camp? That's Lakeside Base there. Where's our relief camp? That's tunnel exit over there. Concrete slabs there. Mountain base. There's a workshop showing up there, but that's not a relief camp though, is it? Oh no, okay, plot a route from Lakeside Base there to the workshop, which is there. Well, that doesn't look that bad. It could be a pain in the butt. I say that actually. That whole road's washed away here. So although it doesn't look that bad, that actually is going to be quite bad, isn't it? Although you go this way through here. No, that looks easy. Let's plot this route now, because the potential is it gets stuck here. But that doesn't look that bad at all. I don't know if that's just really weird the way it looks, but I don't think that's that bad. So we'll plot the route now. Because these things are being done while we're doing other things. Fantastic. Okay, out the gate. Cross here. The only downside, obviously, is if this is too wet and it sinks in and they get stuck. Which, if they do, it means we're going to need sand. And maybe a road. That's really the only place it seems dodgy. Because we're taking around here. I do need to be a bit more careful with my corners, because I have found that does cause issues. Right, as far as I'm concerned, that shouldn't be a problem. Like I said, the only thing is that bit down there that can be a bit wet. Let's have a quick look and see how it goes. Staking wood, the one resource we've not done anything with yet. I've got my capture card, I've just not got it set up properly. To be fair. It's one of those things. Oh, okay, that didn't look like that on the map, did it? But actually, it doesn't seem to be too bad. That was the only bit I was concerned about, was this bit, but that seems quite solid. I've got it. I've tried setting up once. I need to finish setting up. It's because it's new wires and new thing. I've got even got a new headset to use with it, because I don't think this one's going to be that I use now will be compatible. But it's just a case of setting up. It's one of those things I keep meaning to do and just haven't got done. But I think this will be the easiest route we've just plotted. There's a few rocks that could cause issues, but no, it's okay. I think I might need to slow down when I'm plotting the route to make it so they're not so sharp turns sometimes, because that does cause us issues like that. Could have made that a lot smoother and easier. So, why would you send me a video? I know I've got Nintendo games. I know I can do them. It just means I've got to win a vote, though, don't they? How did I get stuck delivering that? That's in. Something's wrong. Why are they getting stuck there? That seems a bit weird. Does it count as done? They're not going in, which is a concern. It's not saying it's operational. Oh, they're in. I think they've gone in now. I think that was just a bit weird. I think we got some money for that. Did we not? Yeah, the route's running. So that route is up and running. So that's half the mission. They're done. What was the other side of that? Deliver 10 concrete slabs. Where are we delivering them to? That's the only thing with some of these. It's not always obvious where you're sending it to. It's in the, yeah, well, it seems we did it in the end, so we can leave it as is. But yeah, I don't need a video. It's fine. I've got Nintendo games. I know how to set up on the Nintendo, to be fair. It's easier than the PlayStation. My issue is, I think with what I've tried to set up before, is the laptop side of things is my issue. If I track this, where am I sending these slabs? Oh no, store resources. Okay, we've had this before, which we didn't notice till later. We need to store the concrete slabs. we don't need to take them anywhere. So, if that's the case, where's our concrete slab making place? As we're kind of ready to do this now, we may as well do it now. There's one there, that's the only one. Once they're made, we now just need to deliver them, don't we? So they're actually stored. Yeah, that's the one to do it, I think. Yeah, we make slabs here and then we deliver them to there, essentially. We need a vehicle. Crane generally is not a bad shout. Yeah, I think if we use a small crane and we just chuck bits and pieces as we go, I think. I'm glad I reread it. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad I reread it as well after last time. This is our smaller crane. So, straight ahead, isn't it? So down here is the concrete factory. We just need to get some debris into the factory to make the concrete slabs. 10 is needed, and then we just need to chuck them in a vehicle and take them up top. Nice and simple. Okay, so all this ahead of us is rubble, to be fair. Why can't I pick up any of them slabs? Up there. There we go. My thinking was a simple case of just drag them in. Okay, there's a fair amount to be fair. That would mean we need 20 of those small bits though. Only downside is that's quite a lot of those small bits needed. But we haven't got to move them far. That's 1 of 10. Once obviously all this is done and we need more concrete slabs for like a bridge or something, we'll have to grab stuff from further afield. Because I think we are going to need a bridge for that bit we saw. Which means we are going to need to grab concrete from further afield to recycle it. That's the only thing. It's nice that you've got stuff like you recycle near to the actual facility. But then, as soon as you use it all, you've got to go a lot further afield. These yellow tyres here, the only thing you can do with those is sell them. We've saw that at the port, you can only sell them. There are some bigger bits ahead of us here. There's a big round thing. Gone too far backwards. There we go. Route infrastructure request completed. That's all the rewards gained for one of the routes we set up. Okay, 3 so far. I don't know if there's a quicker way of doing this. This seems to be the quickest method we have currently. I don't know if chucking all this in a vehicle and then doing it that way is quicker. I don't think it would be. Because you're still going to keep filling a vehicle, emptying a vehicle. You're moving the crane more than I am at the minute. At the minute I'm not even moving the crane round, I'm just collecting and moving the rope up. That's 4. We are going to slowly run out of these bits of concrete. Because say we know we need a bridge in one area, so we are going to have to go further afield. Recycling we haven't done that much of until we've needed things. We haven't really done too much of it, to be fair. You can also buy all this stuff from the port if you wanted to. Okay, it's a bit bigger, that bit. Yeah, there's some bigger bits ahead, I saw those. Okay, it's 5. 2 1/2 another. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I've tried not to. One thing I've tried not to do is do any recycling when it's not been needed for a mission, if that makes sense. Because you could spend hours just recycling loads of stuff, getting loads of resources, sell all the tyres at the port. You can spend ages doing it, build your money up and get some upgraded vehicles quite quickly. But I've tried not to do any recycling until it's been needed for a mission. That's not in enough, is it? It's only when it's been needed for a mission like this one that I've actually done any. Did I take a concrete slab out? Yeah. Hang on a second. Well, there's 1 slab out, so although it's 4 there, we've actually made 5. I pressed the button to get one out accidentally. There's another big bit over here. Yeah, we could load the tyres up and go and sell them at the port, because that's something you can do if you want some more money. Okay, so that's 6, because I know there's already 1 out. So that's the difference with recycling. It does take time as well. And like I say, we haven't got to use wood. We haven't done any wood or trees or anything yet. That hasn't come up as a thing for us. I'm looking forward to trying to do a bit of that. As long as it's not like it is in Farming Simulator, it'll be alright. Because that can get a bit tedious. We are getting that. And then we've just got to get the mule over here and we'll load it up. That's 7, that's 8 in total then. Because that's the thing, you could take all the metal that's here as well and get that loaded up and recycled or sold. That's all about that. It does happen occasionally, I've noticed, so to keep doing that onto the map. We will be doing some more, I think, when we have to we need to make a few bridges to actually complete a few more missions that are coming up, so we are going to be making more of these. And it is going to have to come from further afield, I reckon. Which will mean filling up a vehicle with loads of recycling stuff. That's where the Wayfarer probably could come in handy, as long as it's not overloaded, because then it's no good to us. I think that's maybe our issue with the Wayfarer, is just the fact I find it really slow. Hasn't got a diff lock or all-wheel drive, which obviously I think lets it down. It's metal there. but at the same time, maybe we just need to make sure it's not overloaded. Because that could be the issue more than anything else, is we're just overloading it. I know we did with the pipes. Definitely the pipes are by far overloaded. Okay, so that's 9. One more, and then we're done with these 10. You're not going to give me... There we go. That should be enough, I think. Have you noticed I've not gone back on the castle yet? I'm looking at the mission going, right, what can we complete now? Got to go back into the castle though, because it's going to drive me mad if I don't get that one done. Is that enough? That is. So 9 plus 1 already been taken out because I pressed that accidentally. Why am I still going backwards? I was going to say I should let go of the controller ages ago. Okay, so that is done. We need a vehicle to load up now. It doesn't have to be, because the crane's here. It doesn't have to be. The mule does it actually. The mule's out somewhere else. Let's do something else then. Because the crane's already there, we can use that for loading, so it doesn't have to be the mule for carrying. That's the Voron. That's out somewhere else at the minute. The Wayfarer. I mean, we've only got to bring these to our current holding base place. That's a big crane. We have got the base mule. We haven't. Yeah, that's the base mule. Is the Voron out then? I was going to use that, to be fair. I'm not going to call that back. I don't know where the Voron is currently. Let's see where it is. If it's in a position where it could be useful, I'll leave it. I don't want to call things back if they're in positions that could be useful. Where are you? You're there. Why are you there? Flooded village. I don't know why you're there. We'll call that back. Makes the most sense. And we'll use that for carrying. I don't know why the Voron's there, to be fair. But yeah, we'll call that one back. It's not in a position that's going to help us. That one. We're at 22,000. Well, this is the rusty version as well. Okay. So we're going to get 10 concrete slabs delivered to literally just where we've come from. Near enough. And that'll be the mission complete for that one. Infrastructure route's done. Where's the best place for us to park this? Probably here, to be fair. And then we'll swap to the crane. Well, actually, might be better off turning it round the Voron. Just drive over the concrete. Forward. Let's quickly turn this round. I think we're better off if it was facing backwards. We have loaded all 10 on a vehicle before and it is not fun, so I think we'll probably do 5 and 5. Not as if we're taking it a very long way either, to be honest. Don't overload it, exactly. Yeah. I don't think we need to do all 10 in one shot. It's not like we're in a rush to get this done. In all honesty. Hang on a second. That's as far out as I can go. Okay. May need to move the Voron back a bit. That's as far out as I can go according to that. It can't be right. That is as far out as I can go. Right, we're going to quickly change. I forgot, I didn't think it might actually drop it. At least it doesn't break. There we go. Yeah, that reach of that crane is not very far, is it? Surprisingly. I thought it'd be a better reach than that. Come on. This is where I struggle just to try and line it up, to be fair. Not that it has to be perfect, it's not like we're taking it very far. But it still needs to be on there enough. Anthony, good morning, how are you? Still struggle with cranes massively. I find the big one not so bad to use, the smaller ones I really struggle with. There it is, in there. That'll do, it's in. Right, next slab. Have a good weekend. It's only Thursday, to be fair. You asked me my real name yesterday or the day before that. My name is Steve. But you did ask that the other day as well. There we go, second one in. Yeah, it's only Thursday though. You don't always have a good weekend on a Friday, don't you? Okay, we nearly... This is number 3, I think, isn't it? Yeah. That's number 3. I think we can get 5. I think it'll be quite heavy, but I think we can do 5. In fact, if we barely move the crane after we put one in, it makes life a little bit easier. A little bit to the side, really. Alright, that one's not on the best, to be fair. Right, number 5, and then we'll go and get this first lot delivered. And then we've got one more load to go. It's fine, it's not an issue. Just thought it was weird that you're asking a second time, that's all. Yeah, definitely not Simon. Got the first letter right, at least. There we go. Right, we swapped to the Wayfarer. Not the Wayfarer, the Voron. Strap the cargo. Let's go and get these delivered. And then we'll come back and grab the last 5. It's a bit right-hand heavy, so we're going to be a little bit careful. My loading wasn't the best of the last 2. I'd like not to fall over now if we can. It'd be a nightmare to try and get all these back up and where we need to take them to. It wouldn't be a nightmare, it'd just be a pain. Right. It's going to be a little bit slow, obviously. We have put 5 concrete slabs on the back. Okay, so over here is where we can put them in. And then we go and get the last 5. And that should be mission complete then. There's 5 slabs in. Right, let's go and get the last 5. Job done. And then, yeah, that's another complete mission because all the the infrastructure, the route is already done. It's come up a few times saying completed. I do tend to leave them running, to be fair. Sometimes some of them I've got rid of, especially when they've broken down over time, because the route they use wears away. So some we do cancel, but generally I leave them running, I think. Okay, let's go to the crane. Let's bring that back a little bit. More. What I did find help just then was to actually not move the crane very much, and just pick up the slab from where it is. So move a little bit, change camera. We don't actually need to move the crane very much at all. Go. First one in. Oh, what's it caught underneath? There's me saying we didn't move very much. Need to move a little bit so it doesn't get caught underneath the vehicle. There we go. 2 down, 3 to go. I don't know if I've mentioned this recently, but I'm looking back at some of our streams recently, and RoadCraft is the most disliked stream we've had for a while. Can't remember what was second, but I don't get why people dislike RoadCraft so much. It's weird. I don't know what's caused it. But yeah, it seems to be the most disliked series we've done. And it's not like I've done many of them either, to be fair. Back a little bit. This is only what, live stream number 8. That'll do. It's on the roof a little bit, but there we go. Last one. And then we can get these delivered. And that'll be that job done. There we go. Let's hop over to the Voron, strap everything in, and get these into our storage, and that is mission complete. We've still got a good hour and a half left of the stream, so we've got plenty of time to get hopefully some more done. I'm leaving the main missions at the minute, mainly because I think we'll just get some of these ones cleared, and I think we should do Castle next. I'm not trying not to do it, but I've got to get it done. It's one of those that I really just don't want to do, but we're going to have to, I think. Yeah, I don't know, to be fair, Crazy Husband, it's just a weird one. Of all the ones we've done, we've had the odd dislike here and there, you get it all the time, it's one of those things. But yeah, RoadCraft seems to be disliked more than anything else, which is just weird. There we go, objective complete. Is that done?
Now that we have those reinforcement plates locked and ready to go, let's stake this town. Grab those plates and install them near the Montville shoreline.
Oh, we've got a new mission, new side of it, reinforce the shore. Okay. Reinforce the shore, where's that then? Ah, okay. How? Are we going to take a crane? Oh, we've got to deliver, yeah. We're going to take a crane and take those two somehow and get them into there. With very deep water. How are we delivering that? They look massive as well, don't they? It's to stop the water coming in, which is obvious. But how am I going to get them to there? Wow. Okay, that's a mission and a half. I don't quite know how we're going to do that. Although actually, maybe there's a route here behind. Yeah, maybe crane-wise. Crane from here, potentially, if we can reach out. I know, I've got a castle. Okay, castle. Otherwise I won't do this. So this is one we've been struggling with for ages. We've got to set a route from the castle, from the steel pipes facility to the castle. Now we have set a route and it's failed miserably. Mainly because of this route here along here is annoying. What I think we need to do is drive to the castle and just see if there's another route, because part of me thinks there's things we can do to make this easier, like going this way, but we have found the vehicles don't like going over the tracks. So if it's not a proper track, it won't like going over it. But there is a route up this way. Maybe that's the way we're going to send it. That's back round on itself though. I don't know which other route to take, so I think we drive to the castle and then see what we can find that way. I think that's the only way we're going to get this done. A Minutemen Rescue's already out, isn't it? So let's take base Minutemen. It hasn't got the winch, but this is our base vehicle rather than the other. In fact, how much money have we got? There is a second scout vehicle that at the start of the game you choose between two, ignoring the DLC stuff. So there's a second scout and you can only pick one or the other to start with. I wonder if we can pick up the second one now, just for something different. There we go. 12,800E Amiga Thunder Sar. That's the Minutemen that we picked at the start of the game. So let's have a look at this. 12,800. It's got a winch. Do you know what? It looks like the one from SnowRunner that I like to throw and roll down hills, doesn't it? Let's buy that. Yeah, it looks like the one we'd normally throw down hills, to be fair. The rescue we've really liked using. The rescue's been really good. So this does have a winch as well. All driving diff lock. Okay, so if we're going to get to the castle from here, which way are we going to go? It's gone really dark at the minute, so it's a bit difficult to see where we're going. We basically get to this road here. Because I want there is a chance of sending it this way, that route. Obviously that's the end of the map there, so you can't go any more that way. We haven't really been this bit over here, so there might be something there we haven't seen. Trying to see where our easiest route to get there is. Obviously we can go over this way if we can make it over the issues that are there. I think we have to head that way, don't we, really? If we, from here, if we head this way, I think that's the best option. Right, hopefully I don't use this vehicle and roll it like I do the other one on the SnowRunner. The other one does like being rolled a lot. In fact, let's go. I'm just wondering whether we should go and check out over here. But I can't see there being a legitimate route, to be fair, over that way. No, let's follow this round. We'll take the right and go that way. But we need to work out the best way of doing this route. If we have to build a massive road, to make it work, then that's what we need to do. But so far, we just haven't managed to make it work. Man, that's muddy. Where did that mud all come from? Well, it's been constant rain while I've been on this map, but still. That's bad. But yeah, I do think there must be an easier route than what we're trying to take it, surely. Okay, from here. So straight up takes us to the mine. And then really nothing else. Is that a tunnel there? Is that a mine? I think that's the mine actually, so that won't even take us anywhere. So yeah, we need to head right here and we go all the way up. We're taking a left here. No, keep going right. You have to keep checking the map. I know we've been on this Sunkern map quite a while now. I still don't know it. It's one of those maps I'm just not... No! You're kidding me. That was not what I wanted to do. I don't think I can use winch either. No. I've literally just messed up already. I did say I was going to roll it, like I tend to do. How annoying. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? I have a habit with this kind of vehicle of rolling it, and that was a pure example. It's a Land Rover, it is exactly. Do I have a favourite video game? No, I wouldn't say I have a favourite video game. I would say I have probably the Assassin's Creed franchise. Is my favourite franchise. But yeah, I wouldn't say a specific game is my favourite. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully not roll over. But yeah, it's like the Land Rover car from SnowRunner, isn't it? Which is why it rolls so easily. How many more rolls will there be? Probably too many. It's got some speed to it though. It's got some speed. But yeah, we've had issues with this kind of vehicle before. It's no run around, roll all the time. Go on through the mud. It's because it's got a bit too much speed. It's quite pokey. It tends to just go away from yourself. But yeah, I wouldn't say I've got a favourite one game, that's the thing. It's always a franchise. Far Cry franchise. I really like Mafia franchise. I really enjoy as well. What about yourself, Anthony? What's your favourite game? Have we gone the right way here? Yes. We take a right. We're following through there, aren't we? Okay. Should we get to a hole in the mountain in a second? I wonder if we're better off sending them this way. Especially now the mine is drained. Where does this come out in terms of where we're sending them? Because that might... Don't do it, don't do it. This might be a better route than trying to make them go through that bit that's really horrible. It's all going to depend on where this comes out, that's the thing. Okay, let's check on the map for a second. So we're now here. This is the route we sent on previously, but they keep getting stuck. Oh, okay, I see the issue though. Even if we send them this way, There is a route down there. That's there. Oh no, that's quite steep. What about that there? That leads them down back this. That's quite steep as well, though. Into the mine itself. Just trying to find if there's another way of sending, because obviously there's 3 areas these get stuck. We've done one with sand here, which was a big hole. We've cleared one over here, which was another hole. I think that's actually a load of rubble there. And then the next bit is this little bit over here, which is rubble, which has been the problem. The rest of the route, I think, is simple. It's just this bit here, and trying to find a better way of going. This will bring me down roughly the same. Will bring me down to around the same place. I wonder if we did try getting up here, didn't we, with them, and it wouldn't actually go up. No, it definitely doesn't show you good or bad. It definitely, we know that's an issue. I'm just trying to see. Would they make it up here, to our left here? Could they drive up here without any issues? I'm actually driving it the wrong way. I should really do it from the start point, to be fair. Because this is the bit we did for them here. They did get through here in the end. We know they're not going to get up there. I wonder if we send them up there. Because yeah, we can drive up there. I don't know if their vehicles are going to be good enough to get up here. Admittedly. But I wonder if this route would be better for them. I know I'm getting stuck. It's a little bit steep. And then if they're up here, where are they going next? It's a little bit steep, but I think it's doable. You've also got the... That's there, isn't it? I'm trying to see where else this route comes from. It goes all the way there. And there's actually a road to make it even easier for them. There's a road they can go on instead of. To be fair. Because they can go this way. It brings them round here. There are some little dips that may be an issue though. We don't really know until we go out where we don't know. Then from here, how do we get to the castle? Is the question. So from here, back through here the way we just came. There's no way they're getting up there. Down this way. And then we're entering the mine territory, aren't we? Here. That's going to be far too steep. I think. And yeah, they're not navigating that, are they? This road here leads to there. So if that road there leads to there, how do we get to this bit? Up here. Again, looks really steep though. It should be really simple, I think, this one, but for some reason, I don't know. I think we need to drive up that and see how steep that is. Potentially. Because that bypasses all the issues here. Either that, or we finish off fixing the issues here. That's the other thing, isn't it? It's fixing the issues. Because they were getting stuck here. And they hadn't even got to the next point, which he thinks is going to be a problem. What was the issue here? That's in the sand area. Oh, they were getting stuck there, weren't they? Yeah, look. We had already put a load of sand down there as well. And it hadn't really made much difference. It's all the rocks, but we can't physically move the rocks. There's all the sand we've already put down to cover a lot of them. I think we need another load of sand there. effectively. I think if we put another load of sand there, they should then be able to go that way. Is my thinking. And then the only other issue is this bit up here. There's no other logical route I can see, mainly because you come out here. Yeah, but we don't need to drive that bit because we know what this bit's like, don't we? This bit we've been over loads of times. We know what this bit's like. So I don't think it needs driving. I think it just needs sanding. I think if we sand all these rocks more, that makes this a bit easier to navigate. We'll probably have to sand this bit here. And I think that's it. Because we have driven the route previously ourselves because we've been to the castle. There's no back route out. Unless we built a bridge, there's no way out of that way. And then if we go across the road, if we were to go this way instead of railway track, where would that take us? We could go this way. The issue is getting up to where we're going to get to, because you can go underneath there, you can't get up to it. Unless you build a bridge here. And even then, that's not that doable. I think sand. I think we need to do the sand here first. I think we can make this work that way. I don't think there's any point driving it because we already know that route. So let's go and get our big sand vehicle. And then we're going to drive it there. I don't know why it pours sand when you're not really doing anything with it, but there we go. But yeah, I don't think there's any point driving it. I think that's the route we've got to use. Whether we tarmac this to make it easier might be a good way of doing it. Especially over the rocks. I wonder if the tarmac would be the better idea, you know. Don't do that. Doesn't mean I'm driving everything over there, but it's not too far. I'll be so glad when this is done there. But yeah, I don't think there's no point driving the route when we kind of know it already. At least now you can see the dips in where we would have been, where we've been sinking before. In here, before we drained it. There is a quarry nearby as well, so refilling isn't too bad. It's whether or not we need a road. The bit I think is a hill, is it? Got nose first into there and couldn't quite get over it. What do we got? That's probably going to be too high. Let's go this way. Now, downside now is all the debris in the way. Don't really want to go over too much of it because it gets stuck under the wheels. You can now see what we're getting stuck on over here though, because a few times we got stuck on the wheels out on the floor here. Got lots of sand now, make it easy when it's wet and muddy. The only problem is it's quite a long. It's a long route to take just to get the sand and stuff down. And this is as fast as this goes. Plus we churned up the road previously when we laid the electricity down. Which didn't really help. Come on. Well, one thing we don't utilise, and maybe I should, is the mobile base vehicle, where you use fuel to get vehicles to it. I just don't like the idea of spending the fuel when we don't really need to. It's too early on, I think, in the game to do so. Because you don't know, I'm guessing fuel's not unlimited. We've got 19 currently. I assume there'd be a limit to how many there is in the game, maybe, with a mission. Come on, Tipper. The issue we've got as well, if we want to make this a road, there is no way we're getting that paver all the way up here. I don't know how we'd get that to here to make a road, to be fair. Because getting up that hill would be a nightmare. So I'm kind of hoping sand's enough. Do you think there's a hill? Okay, we are nearly there. Unless there is, well, I suppose we have got the big vehicle. We could try loading the paver on the back of it. If we have to bring it over. Come on. Round the corner. So this bit is already fixed. This bit's fine. This it works as intended. Over time that will degrade though. And then down here, I don't even know how many vehicles we need to get through here. That's the thing. Probably more than we want, really. Okay, so what we want to do is stand over these rocks here. Flipper control. Want to move forward. I don't want it all in one place. Is that all of it? We're not a million miles away from refilling this, to be fair. If we look on the map, the quarry is... the quarry is... not resources. Sand quarries is there. Oh, has that moved? That's further than it was last time, I swear. That's where we have to get into that marker there to be able to get some. I swear we was getting it from here last time. Oh no, we still had to drive this. We were using this as a mobile, weren't we, I think? Okay, I've sanded that. I wonder, I'm not going to flatten it for a second. I'm going to see if they'll get over it. There is a chance they can flatten it by going over. There's a chance this fails as well, but we shall see. Dispatch. Okay, maybe we do need to flatten it. He can't get over it. I was hoping I didn't need to flatten it. It just saves time. It was a bit steep, did I? Okay. Yeah, okay, we're flattening that then. I was trying to save myself so much time because now I've got to drive another vehicle over there. think you're saving yourself time, but it doesn't work that way. Which one what of these do one are you using? That's the rusty one. Yeah, we'll just take that one, that's fine. I was trying to think, this is a pain in the butt to drive, and it's a bit of a drive to get to where we've got to go to. Just because there's a chance we tip this over if we're not careful. So I was trying to avoid taking it, but he can't get over the sand, I've got to do something with them. Oh, you know when I said about tipping over? The thing is, if you put that bucket down, it is so slow to drive. As this is its actual drive setting. You can manually put the bucket down, but it's just so slow. So slow might be a better idea, to be fair. Because it's too top heavy, that's the problem. Okay, come on. Over and down. Okay, up the hill. I think one problem at a time. We'll solve this first problem and then we'll look at the next one. Which I think is going to be, I don't know, they might make it straight over because they're not heavy. We were struggling to get over that bit before and we needed to get vehicles through there. They were heavy vehicles, so maybe the next issue may not be an issue. This is the downside to already laying cable down for the electricity, isn't it? It's destroyed the road. Hence why we're struggling to get up it. I went to sand flying, and then I put in low range. Or low gear. Okay, we got a bit stuck in a hole there. I don't like the fact it's tipping so much. It's better. It's tipping a lot there. I really don't want to have to bring this back this way a second time. Nice and easy. I have a bad habit of tipping vehicles over. Normally it's excess speed normally is the problem. Come on. It's all the sand that's been... No. I thought it's gone then. All the sand that's been put there from us coming this way previously with the thing. All this sand is from the tipper. There we go. Makes it easier for us to bring any other vehicles this way as well. Yeah, I really don't want to bring the paver this way. That would be horrendous. Right, we're getting there. We are getting there. These aren't even the main missions. The main missions look bad though. Look really tricky. Vote so far is 50-50. If you want to have your say on what we're streaming live tomorrow, we continue on in RoadCraft or back to Assassin's Creed Shadows to finish off more of the side missions. Have your say in the chat vote before we finish the stream. I don't need to add your vote now, Crazy Ashman, do I? That's the other thing. Are you on this map yet, or have you still on the previous? Okay. The annoying thing is we were here with this vehicle previously because we flattened this bit over here. Okay, round the corner and we should be there, and then we just need to flatten the sand and then we see if the next bit is going to be an issue or not. I'm hoping it's so much that it's not. I also don't know how many vehicles need to make this route, that's the other thing. You're still the second, are you? I take it you're doing everything 100% as well. You're making sure that you've done everything 100% before you move on. Part of me, although it says we've done 100%, part of me wants to go back and find out what these infrastructure things are. Because I hate the fact they're showing 0, but it does say it's 100% done. Okay. That should be flat enough. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping that's all we needed to do. Dispatch vehicles, let's see. You have to 100%, absolutely. Right. See, this bit I didn't think would be an issue. It's taking its time, that's fine. Don't mind it being slow. It's this bit round the corner potentially could be a problem. And again, it depends how many vehicles need to do this route. If it's 1 or 2, then that's not too bad. If it's like 10, we probably will need to do more work. Really struggling up the hill though, isn't it? Why is it struggling so much? I can't lay a whole road here, surely. It is struggling. If it can't make the hill, I've got to make a whole road up here. It's not going to make it, is it? I think we're making a road. Annoyingly, I don't think I've got a choice because I can't see another way of this making up this hill. If you had tarmac road, it wouldn't be an issue. Come on. You can make that. It's the mud, you reckon? Doesn't seem that bad though, although it's okay now, it's going again. I'm really hoping it's only one vehicle needs to do this. But we can check, can't we? Each vehicle is 850. No, it's going to be more than one vehicle doing this. It's lack of power, massively, yeah. It is lacking power. By a long way. It's still got a long way to go yet as well. To make this easier, we'd have to build a massive road all the way up. That's the only way of making this easier for it. But it is still moving. So it doesn't mean the route's no good just yet. But I can't see another way round to get this route to work. It has to go this way. It seems, anyway. Come on. Are you going to stop there? If this fails, we're going to have to build a road. I can't see nothing else. It's going to work. And that's going to be a big undertaking. While it's still moving though, it's not failing. The fact it has to keep reversing and go up though isn't a good sign. This is why I like the AI though. In other games, you'll find the AI by now would have cancelled and said no, it's no good, can't do it. But it's actually still trying. I like that. Although this mud's about to get worse. But it still has the rocky bit to go over as well. Which is there. If it gets over there, we're okay. If it doesn't, we've got to sand that bit. And then maybe still build a road. Let's see how this does. Because we made it over this in lighter vehicles. It was only heavier vehicles struggled here. The fact it can't even run up though, can it? That's the problem. There's no run up to there. I think we're going to sand that. Because it can't even get a run up. And a lot of this damage here to the road is us. We did that previously. That's not getting up there. That is going to stop there in a minute. It's going to fail. Okay. We know that's going to fail. We need to put some sand down. I need to get I need to get our big one over there to get sand. I'm trying to see if there's an easier way of doing it other than going all the way back on ourselves. I don't think there is. I think we've got to drive backwards. You think the next part of the mud will fail? Yeah. It's still trying, to be fair. It will cancel in a minute. I'm going to get... I've got to go all the way back into there to get sand, annoyingly. Yeah, there you go, it's failed. As I said, the only other thing is just to make the whole thing a big road, but the downs, it's going to be a lot of sand. That's the thing. Right, can I get... there's nowhere else quick I can get to get sand, is there? There's also this... We've done that bit before, but it hasn't. Okay, no, we're going to have to drive the tipper back to the power station, back to the railway station to get sand. It seems there's nowhere closer. Okay, that's the wrong dump truck. I want my other dump truck. Yeah, we haven't got a choice. We're going to have to take the heavy dump truck back again. We're not close enough to refill where we are, annoyingly. The rain is really coming down now. This is what takes the time, is when you're going to need sand and stuff, you've got to go so far to get it. And I know we can fill this up and use it as a mobile quarry, but you only get 4 loads as a mobile quarry into your smaller one. Once you've done 4 loads, you still need to go and fill this up. This is the mobile one, but you still need to fill it up. So the mobile one will carry 4 loads, essentially, and then you can use it as a mobile quarry for your smaller one. But after 4 loads, you need to go back again. So when they said about a mobile quarry, it sounded really good. But actually the sense of realism comes in because it's not unlimited sand. That's the thing. But when they said it originally, it was like, oh, brilliant. Won't have to go so far. But then you realise actually, you still need to go and refill the actual bigger one. Which in some ways is a good thing, because otherwise it'd be so easy, wouldn't it? Just with the mobile sand would be so easy. I'm just trying to think which way I'm going here. Main road is easier. But then I think if we can get mud on, if we can get that bit sanded, it may be okay. Part of me thinks we just build a whole road up the whole thing, but that will take forever because I don't think we can set that as a proper road, which means we can't make the sand truck do it automatically. We want to be heading left here. Yeah, we'd have to do it all manually, which means after 4 loads we'd have to keep coming back. So it'd take a while to build a road up there. I don't think it needs a proper road, to be fair. It's meant to be mountainous, cross-country, surely. Why do I feel I've gone the wrong way again here? No, this is the right way, it just doesn't... This doesn't look the best, but it is the right way. This is also the rusty version of this, so obviously there's an upgrade to this one we need to do at some point, which is probably a bit more speed maybe and more stability. I don't know if then it will carry more, to be fair, the upgraded version. Right, we need to be straight in here. And there's no quick way back either, that's the thing. Okay. There we go, we can refill sand now. Come on. I do find refilling sand can be a bit fiddly. And as I say, there's no quick way back now. That is the route we've got to take all the way back again. Now we've got to have 4 loads of sand. I was wondering whether it would quickly go the way we did that, but probably not. Just because I saw that there, I thought maybe quicker route back. Always trying to find a quicker route. Yeah, maybe it won't open as much. Do you know what? Let's try this left-hand side route. It might not open as much because we are losing some all the time, and I can't get them to do anything about it. Different vehicle when it's fully loaded as well. This may be a bad decision. Trying to see if we can get a quicker route via the route we did with the electricity cable, just to speed up our route back essentially. Probably would have been better to go this way than come back this way, but yeah, fully loaded, it's a different story this is. But always got to keep an eye out for a quicker route essentially, if there is one. It's always worth trying to take it. To be fair, all the sand we're leaving on the floor because of the uneven ground will help us do this route again next time, won't it? Why are you not moving? There we go. I do think that route does save us time, but I think better to do maybe on the way rather than on the way back. Okay. Hopefully this is enough to solve that issue at the top, and there's no more issues. I hope. Because then this will be done. Although, looking at the new main missions, I don't know how we're going to have to build a few bridges, I think, to get where we need to go. And then the next map we've got to do is the Communicado one, I think. It's really interesting. But yeah, I'm surprised we've not used wood at all here. We've got the option to build wooden bridges, but we've not got a vehicle to do wood with, so we can't do any of those in a minute. That's very true. Yeah, that's very true. Quick routes aren't always the best routes. This is such a different vehicle when it's fully loaded as well with sand. It's so slow. And turning circle is so restricted. Taking it slow just so we don't mess it up as well. Okay. Ah, don't do that. Come on. Too wide then, you'll go up on the rock. That's the thing, you can get all the way to where you're going and lose all your sand on the way. By the time you get there, there's nothing left. That's always a possibility. I also don't know how close we can get to where we need to get this sand on the floor because of all that mud. That's the other interesting thing. Hoping we can get quite close, but I think we need to. Right, come on. Up the hill. Slow and methodical. I don't think our money's going up anymore, so I think we've got all the rewards for that now as well. I was thinking of reversing up to, yeah, I was thinking that we're actually here, it's here. So this is the problem. Sand's coming out anyway. To be fair, it's drove up perfectly. Drove up absolutely fine. That seems to be okay. I think once we get the digger on it, I think we're laughing. I need to park this somewhere out the way. They made it up there, no problems at all. Okay, it was slow, but it wasn't difficult. It didn't cause any issues, luckily. Right. So we just need to get the digger there. Make sure it's all graded down. And then we try again and hope that that's job done. I'm so happy when it is. But yeah, to do a whole road here would help. It wouldn't make sense with the environment it's in, to be fair. Right, there we go. I do hate driving this thing. Come on. Up the hill. Right, we're here. As long as it gets over this bit here as well, we're okay. Because obviously this bit's quite high. think that's doable, you know. I think that might be perfect. Let's go and get this over here. Okay, we're going to try again. We think this may work out. Let's see. That was close to tipping over, I know. A little more on the sand. Why is it so far to one side? Maybe I need to change that route a little bit. It made it. Well, yeah, that was very close tipping, to be fair. Right, come on. Can it go all the way to the castle now? No problem. That is the question. We need no problems and go all the way. Put it on auto. It'll change its view for us all the time then. Past the substation. I so hope this makes it. Okay, through the tunnel. This is the bit that could be a bit dodgy, because this is going to be very off-road now. No, it seems to be okay. Going downhill, it doesn't seem there's too many problems with, to be fair. It's the uphill bit you struggle with. Can I get past the rocks? Oh, come on, don't get stuck there. That might be my route that's the problem. I can probably change that a little bit. It's got stuck, hasn't it? Reverse it up. Come on, you can get through there. I don't think you can. I think I need to change the route slightly. It was doing so well as well. This needs to go more to the right, essentially, I think. Yeah. Okay. We just need to go more to the right, where that is there. So close as well. The rest of that weren't too bad. Right, if I move this slightly this way, the problem is it's going to go between two rocks, I think, there. Is that enough? Keep going. It's not enough, is it? Oh, we might have to come up and put sand there then. Let's have a look. It's just gone off. She's not making it that way. I moved the route more to the right thinking it would do it, but actually it's gone more to the left now. Yeah, it's gone more to the left for some reason. We put more markers down, that might help it. It has to go through there though, that's the only way forward. Right, let's add a new point there. A new point there. I'm going to move this slightly more to the right. And see if that works. But yeah, this is the only way you can go, I think. I don't think there's another way to go. And I really don't want to have to bring sand up here. I don't have to. Come on. This is getting stuck, isn't it? We may have to bring sand up. Just to be really frustrating. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Come on. It can't do it, can it? If it had more power, that wouldn't be an issue, I don't think. That lack of power is so bad. Oh, hang on, hang on, hang on. Go forward. It is an incline, yeah. It had it, it's got it. Don't go back, don't go back, don't. I'll come backwards. It had it there. Yeah, it's not going to have it now because it's stuck. Yeah, it's not going out. Okay. There's no other way for it to go unless we send it up here. Which is what I didn't want to do. But I don't know if we've got another choice. Or we get it to go up this way, maybe. Still trying, to be fair. Just want to see how bad it is over there. I can't really see from where it is. Ah, just when you think you've got it in the bag. I don't think it'd make it up the hill, to be fair there. There's several little places it could go. Right, let's try. Oh, actually, I don't know if he'll do it. Oh. Right, can we make this go this way? Again, don't know if we'll make it up the hill, which obviously will then be a problem in itself. Right, let's see if we'll do that. With the trees there, I don't know. It's got no way of making up the hill, is it? Before there may be a better option for it to get up there, but it's not going to get up there. It's too steep an incline. I think the only option we've got then is to put sand down where that rock bit is. Smash some of the trees out of the way as well while we're there. That's the only option, isn't it? With that, and also to get sand, I'd have to drive the digger, the dumper, all the way to the castle to get the sand and then come back. So close to getting it done as well. Right, well, I don't think we've got much other choice. We've got to go and get the sand first. So close to having the route done. Yeah, it's failed. Okay. Well, please remember to move that back where it's meant to be. Right, we need to go and get more sand and then we'll put it down there. We'll have to get the digger over there as well, or the dozer. They didn't take that corner brilliantly, but we made it. This thing, although it's a rusty version, is quite good. It's just ever so slow. Well, hang on a second. This bit looks really awkward to get up, didn't it? Stay there. But I wonder if he could get up there instead. So from here, how awkward would this be to get up? That didn't seem too bad, to be fair. I wonder if while we're here we try that. I don't know what the down route is like, although that looks like a bad down route. But they all look like dodgy down routes, to be fair. Yeah, maybe that's not a good decision. Because getting down looks awkward. Well, we didn't find that too bad to get down, but I think the other vehicle will. This dumper is definitely not suited to off-roading. Can't afford to get this stuck either. Okay, that may have been a bad decision to try and get down there, because I'm not getting down there now. I think I'm well and truly got myself stuck. Come on. Actually, it might be alright. It's because we nose-dived it down, because of how steep it was. Come on. There we go. As I say, no, probably not the best way of sending it up this way. I don't think it'd do well getting down. But I thought, well, because we made it up, it was worth a check to see. It's all these little inclines that just... We're nose diving into all of them, aren't we? Really kind of take it at an angle and see if we can get up it that way, so we're not doing nose in. Yeah, I think it'll get probably stuck if we tried. Although reversing up works really well. Oh, that's the road we want him to be on. Forward. This is the road it's got to go after we put the sand down in a minute. We made it, but not brilliantly. That wasn't fun. Right, let's go and get the sand. I think it just gets stuck. I think it'd be a pain in the butt. We know what we're going to do. We just got to sand that area, and then jobs are good. And so might as well just get that done. And this is the only mission that's caused us this many problems. So I'll be so happy when it's finished. But yeah, to refill this should be in range in here. Oh, okay. Can it fit? Whoa, that's tight. I don't know if I can fit through the door. No, no, whoa! This was the closest place to get sand, was going to the castle. It's gone. I don't know if I can save this, no. No, we're gone. Or have I? No. I don't know how we've managed to save it, just about. No, we haven't. I'm starting to fall now. Landed right way up. Okay. Still need to refill sand though. And the castle's... I know I can refill sand here. I'm now in the zone. I think I can get back up over there, to be fair. I'm now in the zone to refill that sand. So let's do that now. I really thought I was a goner then. I didn't even think that it might not fit through the castle door. Or over the bridge, to be fair. Okay. Why does that not close properly? So we now need to get back over this way because we're heading to... The bit we're getting stuck at is... over here. Just here. So I think we can get back up via this trees here and up this way, I think. It's all going to depend on the slope, isn't it? And whether we can make it. Obviously, we don't want to lose too much sand either. We need all the sand we can get. Can't quite see where we're going. I'm surprised at how well this thing climbs, considering the weight this carries. I'm pleasantly surprised at how well it climbs. Yeah, I thought I'd have to restore it as well and come all the way back. But yeah, this thing is incredible when it comes to climbing. And this is only the rusty version. That's the thing. Right, I want to be going up here if we can. Which is that right hand turn there. Luckily, we can knock trees over in this thing. I've lost a good majority of my sand though by the looks of things. I'm not going to have loads left to put down, it looks like. It's such a long way to get more sand. Don't lose it all. We need some sand, that's the whole point. Right, we're back to where we need to be. But yeah, not much sand left. I don't know how we're still alive. I don't know how the vehicle is still going. But it is. Right. We've got to get the... Stop. This thing has got a mind of its own sometimes. It's fine climbing. Now it's on normal roads. Ish. Right. Shall we go forward, please? Wait. What are you stuck on now? Just nosedived into the mud there. Right, the bit that was having issues with is here. I'll get this thing under control. We're going to lay the sand. We've got to then get the dozer up to try and see if we can level out a little bit. As I say, we haven't got much sand left. Stop. Are you telling me I'm out of sand? Although it is still putting it down, it's just not making a noise. Normally it makes a noise when it's putting the sand down, I couldn't hear it. Okay. Let's close that. Right, I think that's enough sand. Okay, I think that's enough sand. Do I really need the dozer all this way to level this out? That's the question. If I can avoid the dozer having to come up, that's a bit of a bonus. But I can't even reverse up there, so I don't know. Right, let's move this out of the way for a second. Obviously we need to get the other vehicle doing the actual routes to have a look at it. I'll try it without the dozer, and if you can do it without the dozer, brilliant. If you can't, we'll have to get the dozer up. We did move these, we're going to move these back. I still think keep it as far to the right as possible. Over the sand. Move this back across. That was the bit I just nosedived into as well, which is going to be a bit awkward. There we go. Right, will this work? Or do I need the dozer? Am I in the way? Seriously? You had no issues earlier and now it's stuck in the mud. Why did it start off there? I'm gonna see if I can nudge it. I'm gonna see. Oh, it's doing it itself. I'm gonna see if I can nudge it out of the mud. There we go. It's off and running. I think we need the dozer, don't we? I'll just see where it is now. The thing is, I can't be here every time to nudge every vehicle up. That's the thing, otherwise that would be an ideal strategy. I was going to nudge it now, but I can't actually get to where I need to go to. Just trying to turn here, I keep nose diving. See, the front end just goes too low as I'm trying to turn around. I'm going to try and nudge it over, but I can't do that for every single vehicle. Now drive. That was a bit of a hard nudge, to be fair. I failed it because of that. It was a bit of a hard nudge, I'll give you that one. No wonder it failed. Okay, let's try one last time. We are nearly out of time for today anyway, but I want to get this done. Right, it's there. We haven't brought the dozer over to do the sand, so instead I'm just going to give these a little helping nudge. If I can. And at least then we get the route complete once. I'm stuck now. I can't even move. To be fair, I failed it because of that. No! You can see the hump where it gets stuck, to be fair. Does it re-sign in front of me? I think it will do. I think it's made it. Has it made it? I think it has made it. It's a very steep gradient, so it's going to be slow, but I think it's done it. Admittedly, there's going to be 3 or 4 more vehicles need to do this route, and it's going to be a pain in the butt to be here while I'm helping them over these little bits. But I'm hoping next time it's a bigger vehicle. I don't think it will be. I think it's normally the same vehicle every time. But just having done once is something. It clears it off the mission list. Saying a lot of hard work. I guarantee there's an easier way of doing that. I don't know what it is, but there must be. And yes, we could lay a massive road all the way up to the castle, but the sand itself would take forever to get and put in place. The sand is the hardest thing, I would have said. But then also the inclines for the asphalt paver would be an issue. Laying the asphalt on that kind of incline, it's not going to like it. Same as this isn't going to make it up anymore, is it? Sinking into the mud. It's going to get stuck there. And I'm going to need more sand. I don't think I can rescue it. Because I don't think I can get over this bit. Without that being levelled out, I don't think I can get up there. Yeah, stuck in the mud. Oh, there we go. My job will be to push them all the way up. Right, where is it? Failed it. There. Right, we're going to go and push it out of the mud. The red lines, yeah, I haven't seen that till now. Well, it's probably got itself stuck in the mud here. Come on, you're out. Go, 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 go. Go. I don't want to keep pushing it because I don't want it to mess it up. Yeah, I saw the red edge. We haven't seen that before, but it's just showing the edge of the map, isn't it? I don't want to keep pushing it to speed it up. I don't think it's going to have any more issues, to be fair. I think that is it. The only thing is just the incline. Where's it gone? And as I say, there's going to be more than this vehicle. You think it does look like it's a small bit, but I couldn't see anything else come out. But there probably is a little small. But that muddy area where we sat now, probably today would be ideal. It's not an auto. Castle in the distance, it is so close. As I say, there's more than one vehicle needs to get here. This is only the first. Come on. We're so close. Next time we need to pick a better vehicle for these kind of journeys, don't we? Because they didn't pick a suitable vehicle, really. Come on. Don't worry about the rocks. Keep going. Part of me wants to build a massive road now between... Don't get stuck on the rock. You're stuck on the rock, aren't you? Yeah, we're on reverse. Try again. There's a big old rock, to be fair. Come on, you can do it. There we go. There's a second one now underneath it, I think. Ah, I'm gonna have to go and push it, I think. That's reversing. Come on. I don't know where the rocks have gone. They're still underneath it. Yeah, look at that. Okay, I have to go up and push it again. It will fail in a second. You can do it, little truck. Exactly. You can do it. It's just a little rock. Come on. You're so close to doing it as well. That's the annoying thing. Right, go forward. Right, you're over. I pushed him into a big rock, that's the problem. No, there we go. Ah. Okay, try again. Dispatch. Straight over. There we go. Let me spectate as he gets there quick. Automatic view. Into the castle it goes. Oh, that was close. He fell off itself. It is done. 6 fuel that gained us. Wow.
You know, that castle wouldn't be a bad vacation spot. If I ever take a vacation. Well, for now, the rescue services can make good use of it.
Okay. The remaining request is 10,000 money-wise and 3,400 XP. If it keeps that road stays operational. There's no way to stay operational, is it? Unless we're there to keep pushing, they will keep failing that route. There is no way that route works fully. Imagine building a road, though, from the castle all the way down here, through here, down here. It would be one hell of a road, but it would take forever. The amount of sand you'd need would be, and because we can only get it from over here, that would take forever. Barney wants to do it just because it's such a big endeavour. But that is our objective done. So we are just about out of time, but this is what we have left. Provide resources to repair the oil station. So that's deliver a vehicle from the... We've got to deliver a vehicle from here to there. Are we driving that vehicle? Or are we... We can't drive it. Grab the semi-truck and transport it. Okay, that's a first for us. We've not had to transport a vehicle before. So we have to find one of our vehicles which will transport a vehicle. That, as far as I'm aware, we haven't had one that works. So yeah, we've got to figure that one out then. Transport a vehicle, that's new. Reinforce the shore. We've got to somehow get these from here to here. I'm thinking we can go this way and heavy crane it from here. That's still going to be a dodgy little mission. And then main story-wise, main mission, we've got to get the drilling parts out of this mine and take them to the port, which is going to be a journey. And on top of that, we've got to set a route from the unfinished passage to the port. We may need to build another bridge directly to the port. Because otherwise, I'm not sure how we're getting that to there. That's going to be a route and a half. Otherwise. And then the other final mission we still need to do is 2. And then I don't know if that's it at the moment of this. We've covered the drilling equipment from the northern mine. Drilling equipment from there. The salt quarry lava. And we've got to deliver that to... all the way up to the train station. And then do a route from the salt mine entrance to the loading station. Which is there. Patrick, you're joining us just as we're finishing, I'm afraid. So still quite a lot to do. I felt like we got quite a lot done today. We finally got it ourselves, or finally got a vehicle to make it to the castle. It's taken a while, we managed it. And the quarries are now ready for us to grab their equipment out of them and save the equipment after the floods and the earthquake. There's still going to be lots to do. It doesn't feel like we've got much done today, but actually I think we have when it comes to the objectives. There's still plenty of things to work out though, that's the thing. Also, there is also some damaged pipes around that we haven't done. We can do this. So for rewards, I think these are bonus things. If you want the money and you want the XP, that's worth 18,000 XP. That is. Pumping station Monteville. That's worth 18,000 XP to replace one pipe. That's a lot of XP. Where's the pipe? I thought we saw this one actually. I thought we saw this damaged pipe somewhere previously. Yeah, it's there. Damaged pipe there. That's a lot of XP just for replacing the pipe. To be fair. There's one over there as well. No requests for electricity, no requests for roads, routes, yeah. I think it might be worth doing those pipes if we can, to be fair. But as I say, that is us done for today. We're out of time. Let's return to let's see what our percentage is at least as well. Crazy Irishman, thank you very much. RoadCraft has won. I'm going to finish the vote now as we're finishing ourselves. Hopefully everyone's voted. It looks like RoadCraft is back tomorrow morning. 84% done. We started, I think it was 72. So we're now 84% done. We're so close to getting this finished. I'm going to be so happy when we're finally out of Sunkern. I really am. It's been the worst map so far. 21 of 23 objectives complete. And 7 of the 10 side objectives. As I say, I think the infrastructure stuff is stuff that doesn't show up as missions. I think that's things that show up as extras. So the 2 pipes that can be replaced, I think they're infrastructure requests. And things that are just little extra things you can do. And a good way of earning a decent amount of XP. And money, I would say. So, Precipice, we did everything. Aftermath, there's 0 of 7. I reckon if we go back into Aftermath and go onto the infrastructure menu, which is where you get all your routes, and go across the pipes and roads and electricity, there'll be a request there to clear. I don't think the roads count. I think it is the actual other extra stuff. But it'll be interesting to have a look. I might have a look at that tomorrow and see. But we're getting there. We are getting there with Sunkern. It's taken some time, but we are making some progress. As I say, that is us for today. Massive thank you to you guys for joining us. I know RoadCraft isn't everyone's cup of tea, as we're finding with the dislikes and stuff, but it is good fun, and it is worrying when things go wrong, as we nearly made a massive error with the dump truck nearly falling off by the castle. But we managed to save it at the very least. Massive thank you guys. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We're back tomorrow morning with more RoadCraft. Patrick, Crazy Irishman, Anthony, massive thank you to all of you. And enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.